Hey everyone, Chen here. Today we are in Tokyo and we're shooting 3 really special cars built by Studie BMW. These guys are the Japanese BMW tuners. And today we have 3 very JDM tuned BMWs. The cool thing is we have an M2, M3, and M4. The M2 is something that is kind of grown on me. This is honestly the best one I've ever seen. It looks so aggressive, it sits right. The M2 is running BBS LMs all around. I think it fits really, really nice, and I just love the way it sits. It's so much better than stock in every way. This is without a doubt the best looking M2 I've ever seen. All 3 of them are on KW suspension. The M2 is on KW V3s. The M3 Touring is on KW V4s. And then the M4 is on KW V5s. I know it's really confusing. The M3 and the M2 are running Yokohama Advan Niova 8009 tires. And I'll do my best to kind of walk you guys through what they've done to these cars. The guys at Studie walked me through it. Normally, as you guys know, I would interview them, but they're not super comfortable with their English, so I'll just try to kind of regurgitate what they've told me. A lot of the parts are carbon from Alpha N in Germany, so they actually just get them shipped from Germany, like all of these carbon bits, the lip, and the hood, and as well as the fenders, and they actually paint them with one of their partner shops in Japan, and you can see that it matches so well. It looks like BMW OEM paint. It is, as they would call it, Studie quality. It's also an Alpha N wing, Alpha N carbon bits all throughout the back here. Super Sprint exhaust from Italy. This thing is just so hooked up. BBS LMs with KW suspension, of course, as I mentioned, V3s. It's running 285 up front and then 295 in the rear. In terms of like the interior, it's pretty untouched, minus the Alpha N cage that's body match colored. They do have these incredible Recaro seats where they actually made these really cool custom leather accents to make it kind of like more of a BMW seat. These things are so nice. I just love those seats so much. They do have a CAE shifter, and they have like that golf ball type shift knob. Couple other Studie things that they have. The drink holder that goes in front of the vents, that's super cool because you can keep your drink hot or cold depending on what you got. Most JDM cars has this. I guess it just shows where all the speed cameras are. And it's like a little radar detector. They have the Studie extra wide mirror in this too. I'll show you guys what's under the engine bay. Oh, this thing is so light. So this is really fancy here. The Alpha N Kevlar hood is super lightweight, but it comes from Alpha N unpainted, and they actually paint it in Japan, like I mentioned before. But it's like half dry carbon, half Kevlar. A lot of these other parts are really high quality. Indev, I guess. I don't know how to actually pronounce it, but it's a bunch of carbon bits that match everything else. The CSL BMW stock brace. Of course, even cherry intakes, very high quality intakes. I know this is aftermarket too. But other than that, it just has a light tune, which is what, like a street tune that they do at Studie, which will bump up the power to about 550, which is way more than you would ever need. Not a lot of these came in manual for Japanese market, so this one is definitely a rarer car. It's just so cool that they built a demo car just to showcase all the parts that they like to use and all their partners. What a great build. I would definitely 100% drive this. We'll check out the M4 next. So this is actually Bob from Studie. Bob actually owns Studie. This is his personal car. And this is the one that's super heavily modified. Just like the M2, it pretty much has all the stuff that they like. I know the taillights are special. I don't know where it's from. Not a big BMW guy, but I know they're really special. They look super cool. BMW M Performance carbon bits, M Performance exhaust, M Performance side skirts. I know this is special too. They have their own custom body matched one with the Studie logo. The front grille. Honestly, that fixes the front end of this car. I know a lot of people hated it. It was hideous when it first came out, but I think that really fixes it. I think it looks a lot better. We'll check out the interior and then we'll check out the engine bay. The interior is where Bob kind of went crazy. It is so cool to see these Recaro classic seats. They found some really good condition ones apparently, and they reupholster them with their own pattern. I think it honestly matches the car pretty well. So that it goes to the front, it goes to the back, it goes to the door panels, which are really nice. They did such a good job. They did body color paint this inside dash area as well. And of course the Studie mirror, CA shifter, and the golf ball shift knob. This is really neat too. They have this Mad Trace steering wheel, which allows it to be like a disconnect, but it also doesn't throw any codes, which is really cool that you can have a steering wheel that has the M Performance buttons and you can run whatever steering wheel you want. All the other buttons, the call button, the horn, everything works, which is super cool. Love the interior, love that it's like going with classic seats. So this one is Japanese delivery, but it's left-hand drive. So that's something that you can do in Japan. A lot of the toll booths here are right and left-hand drive. In fact, a lot of the parking lots, when you go pay for a parking ticket, you can go to the right or left side. This is running BBS LMs, and this side is black and this side is gold. I love that. I think it's really cool to have a car that has two different looks. You know, you park it on this side and then you can shoot the car and it has one look, and on this side it has a different look. I feel like that needs to be a more common thing. Like I would totally be down to do that. I think that looks super cool. It's actually running a two-piece custom rotor that is spec'd out by Studie. And this is something that you'll be able to buy from them very soon. They're developing it on this car right now. So let's go ahead and check out this thing. So this one, it seems like they kind of have like their special recipe that they like to go with at Studie, which is just all really high-end parts. They love the Alpha N bits, including this hood. That's also body matched, and it's painted here in Japan. They did such a good job. It looks really OEM. CPM, brace, black line. I guess they made a custom set of these aluminum caps for Bob because, of course, the car is super special to him, it being a Studie demo car. Just look how neat this is. Like, so much thought went into each one of these parts. E-Venturi intakes, also light tune, about 550 horsepower. He does have some upgraded horns here, like air horns, like Bose Zoku style air horns, which is really cool. KW V5s, I've never seen these before. Really, really cool that they're custom made for Bob. Other than that, I mean, talk about a great street car. Both of these being manual transmission, so cool. Last one I want to talk about is the M3 Comp Touring. What a car. This thing is so cool, and it's special, honestly, to me, because we don't get anything like this in the US. For whatever reason, BMW thinks that this won't sell. I honestly think it would do really well. It's something that, honestly, the US market needs. To me, this is way better than driving an SUV or a crossover. It just has so much room, and it just looks and sits right. It does have an Ardo bumper, so that is aftermarket. It has an Alpha N hood, and it has an Alpha N roof, which is really crazy. Talk about a huge piece to ship from Germany to Japan. The guys at Studie installed it. That is some flex to change the roof to carbon. Other than that, it does have BBS wheels, KW suspension, has the M Performance carbon ceramic brakes. They're like a mirror. I can see myself in them. The interior is pretty much all stock, minus a couple other Studie bits like their big rear mirror, and then of course the radar detector. Let's check out underneath the hood. What an incredible color. So I forgot the color, but it actually says it right here. Okay, so it's a Daytona Violet, BMW individual color. They just have like the recipe that they like, and I think that's cool. Again, a lot of blackline performance bits, aluminum caps. It matches the CPM chassis tuning brace. Got the E-Venturi intakes again. This all in matte carbon, including the Indiv carbon bits here. All of it is matching matte carbon. E-Venturi actually makes this cover too in matte carbon. It matches their intakes, and I think it just looks so much better than running it without an engine cover. It just looks so clean. The guy even went for some titanium hardware from Thunderbolt. What a great color, what a great spec. This thing is just so cool. All-wheel drive, has all the traction in the world. We did have a chance to drive a manual M3 rear-wheel drive in the US for a bit, and man, it's just too much. Honestly, it's just way too much power for it being a rear-wheel drive. This actually puts the power down, and it's really nice. What do you think, Lewis?
Pretty cool. I'll take the BMW.
You'll take the BMW?
I'll take the M car, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
The one with the steering wheel.
And the four wheels.
The four wheels.
Got it.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna go on the highway. I'm gonna get to drive the M2 and the M4. I don't really want to drive the M3 because it's actually a customer's car. It is super cool, but I do want to just try out the two other cars. Okay.
Okay, let's go.
Wow, it's so fast. There's so much power. Yeah, really good stability. Wow. It's so fast. Has so much power. German muscle car.
Yeah.
I like this color too. I think this is a nice color. It sounds so good. Oh, the brakes are really aggressive, huh?
Yeah.
Wow. Very cool car.
He like basically closes the you'll like downshift twice to like maybe like what, third or something, and you go and like you're full throttle third and he's like closing the gap.
So it's not even fair, honestly. It's just, first of all, it's my first time driving this car.
Oh wait, are you slipping at all?
Yes.
Okay.
So this makes too much power. The 809s, while they have a lot of grip, they need to be rolling at pretty good speed to hold grip. But I could already feel it slipping. You know, with this being all-wheel drive, it's cheating. Yeah.
Like, plus, it's literally like it's like being in like an R35. You're just
yeah, the DCT, it just gets you in the right gear, in the right power band right away.
Immediately, like literally, like I'm trying to get a shot of you like peeling off, but really I'm just getting a shot of you like passing us, and then we're just pacing with you.
This thing is so cool. I feel like a little kid though because the seats sit so low. I could barely see over the dash.
Race car driver.
Exactly. So this one's going to be interesting because this one is a left-hand drive, Japanese delivery, American hand drive in Japan, but driving on left side of the road.
You know what's cool though? Like Japan has so many right-hand drive and left-hand drive cars. Like when you're going through like the toll booths, they have like it's accessible on both sides because they're so common. So I think it'll be good. Okay. Here we go, getting in the M4, another car that I haven't driven. Oh, these seats are so nice.
Yeah. Very nice.
I really like these. They're very comfortable. Very different than the M2.
Yeah.
Oh, this one sounds really good.
Yeah.
Very aggressive. So this one has M Performance exhaust.
Yeah. And center muffler is super sprint.
Super Sprint, and it's straight pipe.
Straight pipe. Remus or super sprint.
Sounds so good.
I will check Remus or super sprint.
Wow.
And performance is not noisy. Little bit.
So it has an M Performance back, the muffler, but then this has a Super Sprint center.
Super sprint center. Or Remus center. I will check Remus exhaust.
Remsu. Okay. It sounds really good. All right, so this is one of the things that I kind of made a mistake earlier when I was going through the cars.
Yeah.
So it has an M Performance muffler, but the center pipe is Super Sprint.
Yeah. Front and center is a super sprint, and rear is M performance.
Got it. Okay, so then the front pipe, basically, I guess the down pipe.
No. Down pipe is normal.
Down pipe is normal.
Yeah, normal. And center.
The center pipe is Super Sprint,
Super sprint.
and then the mid pipe. Mid pipe is Super Sprint, and then the exhaust is M Performance. So Super Sprint is made in Italy.
Yes.
Okay, got it. That sounds so crazy. That sounds so good. Oh my God. I can't believe how good this car is. It's so good. So after driving both, I have to say the M4 is absolutely wild. It sounds insane. It goes like hell. And honestly, I am definitely more comfortable with driving left-hand drive, even if I'm driving on the left side of the street. I felt more comfortable flooring it, and boy, did this thing take me for a ride just now. I went through 1, 2, and top of third, essentially, getting on the highway, and geez, what a car. What a car. So good. So my buddy Drew, who now owns EAG and who I'm actually partners with, I just texted him a picture, and he was very jealous of what we're driving today. Soon I'm gonna go to EAG and I'm gonna feature our inventory there to show you guys what we have. It's more on the classic BMW side, and also like E90 series, E46, E36 side versus like these brand new cars. But we'll just show you everything that we got, and yeah, it'll be fun. So I'm really honestly diving pretty deep into this BMW world, thanks to my buddy Drew, and of course Adam LZ, he's a big BMW guy. But we'll keep you updated on that. For now, we're gonna go back and put these away before we get in real trouble. Ready? Oh, it's so aggressive. Sounds so good. That one, the green one, snap, crackle, and pop.
Dude, full on serial mode, I know. It sounds so good.
You know, I do have to say, like, I get that the Touring in this configuration with the DCT, it's making just as much power as the other two.
Yeah.
And it's faster.
In every way.
But I'm having so much fun rolling through the gears, man.
Yeah. But the difference is, like, it's a daily, like a daily as opposed to like a weekend car, you know?
Yeah. Even though this is Hammerson's weekend car.
Yeah, but that's like his super weekend car. So
yeah.
Like it's different when you like you have tiers of weekend cars. Or at least he does, right? He has like that, the Z8.
And look at this pull-in. Look how pretty it is. I never thought I would think this generation of M2 looks good, but they actually fixed it. I think it looks so much better now. I feel like they could fix that too.
I feel like if they made these a little smaller, that'd be nice.
Oh, so cool.
But this wing is pretty obnoxiously awesome.
It's funny how this makes my car look so like an economy car.
I thought you were talking about your Supra. Oh, how does this compare to your Supra?
Oh, way faster in every way, dude.
I hear.
I mean, it's about, I would say, 100 or more horsepower more.
Really?
Yeah.
I would actually expect more.
It's about maybe if I would have a butt dyno, it would be 130, 140 more.
That's probably.
Yeah. So these are 550 wheel.
Yeah, dude. You know, in a perfect world, there's a GRMN Supra with that motor.
Yeah.
An S58.
That would be cool.
Wait, these all have the same motor, right?
I don't know. I'm not a BMW guy. Hey, thanks for watching. If you want to support us directly, go to LarryChenPrints.com. I print and sign every single one of these. This is the perfect gift, or it's the perfect piece of art for your wall.